South Carolina is among around a dozen states that are turning down federal dollars to help kids avoid hunger over the summer. The USDA estimates up to 20 million lower income children will have better access to meals this summer through this program. Our State House reporter Mary Green explains why South Carolina children will not be among them.
Ultimately, the governor made the call that South Carolina would not participate this year in the new summer EBT program. It builds off another summer feeding program that had been in place during the pandemic with some notable changes.
That was a COVID-related benefit extra. We got to get back to doing normal business. We just can't continue that forever, but we're still continuing all the other programs that we have.
The costs of the previous pandemic-era program were fully covered by the federal government. But with this new summer EBT program, states are on the hook for 50% of administrative costs. But South Carolina says the USDA still hasn't released full guidance concerning how the program would be administered and implemented and how much it would cost. The state won't have an updated estimate for how much money it'll have to spend in the next state budget until mid-February, and lawmakers are still crafting the overall spending plan. Meanwhile, the USDA wanted to know before then, by January 1st, if states plan to participate.
All we had to do was submit a letter saying we're interested. I mean, I'm not sure that all the states that have put in their letter of intent are actually going to be able to follow through. I mean, there's all these decisions are being made by every single state. I think the letter of intent would have just been a placeholder, and that's all we were asking for, is a placeholder.
Through summer EBT, students who receive free or reduced cost meals during the school year would also receive an EBT card over the summer. It would have $40 a month loaded onto it for each of the 3 summer months, so $120 total that they could use at grocery stores, farmers markets, and other places.
There are programs out there that feed these kids. This is nothing new. This was just a much more efficient and direct way to make sure it happens. For a state that says we prioritize children, this was a missed opportunity.
The USDA says states that don't participate this year can still opt in for 2025. South Carolina says it'll need to evaluate how the program is working in other states and if the money is available to fund it before it makes a decision. Reporting from the State House, I'm Mary Green.